Good afternoon. I'm going to do a review of the precious liquid perfume called Salt and Pepper. I have a travel atomizer of it right here. I got this from Max Aroma. It has this really pretty dark gray, bluish kind of color. And I think that is a great color for how this perfume smells. I don't know if the color has anything to do with the ingredients. I don't think so. I think that was more of an aesthetic choice. I'll start off by saying this. I'm so happy that Max Aroma has put this perfume into these travel atomizers because you cannot get a sample of this perfume from the Precious Liquid website, and nowhere else online from my research could I find it available in a sample form. And the bottle, if you wanted to blind buy it, is $275 for 75 milliliters, which is extremely expensive, and that is not in my price range. I would never blind buy something that cost that much money. Never. So yeah, here we are. I finally am able to try it. You may have heard of this perfume because of Melissa Nacional here on YouTube. She's the one who brought it to my attention, and probably your attention. She was raving about it, loving on it, and based on her description and on the website's description, I wanted to try it for myself. So let me tell you what the Precious Liquid website says about Salt and Pepper. And Salt and Pepper is part of their limited collection, by the way. Okay. Salt and Pepper is an intriguing, fresh combination of 3 peppers, black, pink, and Timor from Nepal. Great long-lasting freshness due to bergamot, caraway, coriander, and carrot seeds. Violet leaves, fresh incense, and watery elements bring the salty part of this composition to life. The blend of 3 different origins of patchouli keep the mystery of this fragrance going for a long time. The website is emphasizing several times that it has incredible performance. In my wearing of it, which was several days, I wore this perfume. I applied it more liberally than I might normally with perfume, but I want to give it a fair shot. So through those experiences, I found this perfume to be moderately performing. It's good performing, but I wasn't finding it to be beastly in sillage, longevity, or projection. I could smell it on me after 6 hours. So to me, that's pretty good. Or, maybe for you, that's really, really good. So performance is not bad. How does this smell? You heard the description from the website. How do I feel? This opens up, and I have already sprayed it on a piece of paper to remind myself. It opens up with this very dry and warming sensation, combined with the aroma of black pepper and a saltiness. They say the saltiness is on account of the, it was the violet leaves, fresh incense, and watery elements. I don't know about that, because maybe I could see the fresh incense being a part of what I'm picking up on for the saltiness. As far as the violet leaves and the watery elements go, I could see the saltiness coming from a watery element, because it is kind of briny, the saltiness. Not that this is an aquatic perfume, but it gives me sort of a feeling of like an oceanic kind of salt. If you've ever smelled Oud Mineral from Tom Ford, it has a similar kind of effect. But even though I said it's oceanic and briny, which you would think of as like wet, I'm finding it to be a very dry kind of saltiness. So dry that it almost makes me think of like wood, scorched wood, or the sensation you get if you've ever put salt like on a teaspoon and put it in your mouth. It starts heating up your mouth. It kind of gives me that, but in a olfactory sensation. So that was a long way to say, yes, I do find it to be salty, and it is peppery, but I only am picking up on the black pepper. I don't get the pink pepper so much, and the Timor pepper, which is supposed to smell grapefruity, I'm not finding any sort of citrusy quality to this perfume. To me, it is straight up saltiness and black pepper, and those two those two notes come together for me to give a sense of like black leather or black velvet, like a fuzzy, hot black velvet. Imagine taking your fingers and rubbing it really fast back and forth on black velvet. Imagine your fingers getting warmed up from the heat, from the friction of your fingers going back and forth. Kind of like that. I know that's not a very good way to describe a smell, but it's giving me that kind of vibe. But smell-wise, it does give me this black leather mixed with petrol sort of smell to it. And that's how I experience this perfume. It is kind of like a peppery leather fragrance. And I'll also say this. This perfume, like I said, it was $275 for 75 milliliters. I find it to be way overpriced. It's a very nice perfume, but I don't find this to be anything groundbreaking or quality-wise worthy of being $275. The ingredients that they're listing aren't like super expensive. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but from what I know, I don't think they are. So I'm thinking, like, why is this so expensive? To me, it actually kind of smells like a men's designer leather perfume. It kind of smells like that. I could see this being a designer fragrance, and I have no issue with designer fragrances, but I'm just trying to convey that I don't find this to be $275. I don't think that that is a fair price for this fragrance. So would I ever buy a full-size bottle? If I found it to be very discounted, it would have to be something like $150 or below. Probably actually around $100 or below. I would consider buying it, but at $275, I don't think I will buy this fragrance. I will probably use up this travel size of it, because it is a nice fragrance. I like peppery perfumes. Not crazy about leather, but despite the fact that it does give me some sort of feelings of leather, it is peppery, and it has that saltiness, and I do like saltiness too. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this perfume. Definitely look into, if it intrigues you, think of getting a bottle of it, or you know, one of these travel sizes from Max Aroma, because I guess that's the most the best way to get it right now. And it's a good perfume, but not $275 worth, in my opinion. So that is my review of Salt and Pepper from Precious Liquid. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day. Bye.